Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're at the Leavenworth Thousand Trails near Plain, Washington. We're going to do a walkthrough and drive through of this place and show you what it's all about. And thanks for watching. So this is what it looks like when you come driving up. Most people are going to come from that direction, which is the Lake Wenatchee direction off of US 2. It's about 8 miles out from US 2. Yeah, it comes down over there, crosses the bridge, across the Chihuahua River, comes up around here, and you'll start seeing the park over there, and you got to come all the way down to here to come in. That direction goes off to Plain, the little town of Plain. So here's the entrance. This place has the old original signs. That was what Thousand Trails marketing looked like back when they first started, with the little squirrel on the TT. So anyway, putt-putt's over here. I guess it's an 18-hole putt-putt. So this place is nice. If you come here late and they haven't set a packet out for you after the welcome center's closed, you can back up in here and hook up the power and wait till the morning, which is kind of cool. So here's the welcome center. It's like most Thousand Trails, you pull in here next to the building for check-in, and the other side I think is for if you already have your pass. So this is the exit, and then over here with its own exit is the dump station. So anyway, we're gonna go check out the lodge now. This is early May 2025, and yesterday it was beautiful, just about 80 degrees here. This morning it's a little cool. It's probably about 50 degrees, wind's blowing. I think there's threatening to rain. So anyway, we're gonna go in the lodge here. Okay, so we're gonna go in the lodge here and check this out. Oop, it's closed still. Opens at 9. I guess we'll have to come back. Okay, so here we are at the pool. It's not even filled yet. They say later this month it'll be open. In the summertime, this is a really popular place. This Thousand Trails, it gets warm here in the summer, being Eastern Washington, upwards of in the 90s, sometimes higher. So the pool's pretty popular. So this park is I'll have to say it's well maintained, and the staff is really friendly, and it's really spread out. This is probably, space-wise, maybe one of the biggest Thousand Trails there is. So here we have the tennis courts, but they don't look like they're usable. They got it all torn up for some reason. They got volleyball over there. They got shuffleboard here. They got cornhole, which is nice. They're kind of modernizing, because I don't think young people like playing shuffleboard. They like playing cornhole, so that's nice. So this road here goes out to that section off in that direction, past the 2 ponds. That they used to have this open, and you used to be able to drive your trailer out there, but now it's walking. So if you end up getting a site over there, and we'll go over there later, you got to check in and then drive back out on the road and come in the gate over there. So back in the day, back in the 90s, first time I came here, yeah, you could drive out here, and it was a busy road. But I think the little dam for the pond, they had to put in a spillway, and I think that's probably when they quit using this road for guest traffic. But yeah, the spillway, they made a low spot, so there's a dip there and it's concrete and stuff. So I think that's why they quit using this. Anyway, so this is the pool. We'll walk through the section that we're in, and we'll probably drive through the remote section, which is out that way. This is the kind of park where people usually drive to the lodge or to the pool, especially if you're out in the far loop out there. So, but it's nice. They maintain the roads here pretty good. The bathrooms are in the process of getting remodeled. I think they have 2 right now that are closed for remodeling, and they're supposed to be done in July. So this loop over here that we're in has, like, I don't know, 4 bathrooms in it. It's amazing. They're not very far apart. Hey, if you guys like this kind of content, can I get you to subscribe, like, maybe leave a comment, and check out my other videos. I don't just do campground walkthroughs, so there's other stuff out there. Check it out, let me know. Thanks. So this over here is a nice little placard. It's talking about how they changed the water source. They used to get the water out of the creek, and now I think they're using a well, which has allowed better fish habitat in the creek and the river. Clear Creek. So anyway, okay, so this section over here, there's 3 roads. You go in over there, you can go in over here, and then you come back out this one. And it's got some nice sites in it. The ones in the back are the sewer sites, and then off in that direction is the far loop that has some sewer sites in it too. So we're gonna walk out here because this is where our camper is, our trailer is, out here at the end of this. So they're going to a system, well, they've already gone to a system where they're assigning sites, and they're going to a system where the website will ask you to pick a site, and apparently they're going to have pictures of each one of these sites. But until then, I'll give you an idea. This is a nice big site, number 80. Again, water and power only. Here's some of their cabins. This is 2 sites, so they back onto each other. So this would be really good for a couple of people traveling together. Same with this one, 76. More cabins. They do have a couple of pull-throughs that are back off over there. But not very many pull-throughs. So, like I said, this is early May and it's pretty quiet. It'll get really crowded here in the summertime. And they're also open in the wintertime when they have 4 feet of snow, but they only have a small section open. This looks like a pull through. It's kind of weird where the numberings are. So like this spot, it's 70 and their power pole's clear over here. And some of these spots in here, you can't even tell where the actual camp spot's supposed to be. There's a pull through, 69. There's one of the restrooms. Restrooms are pretty nice inside. The ones that are remodeled. And I haven't seen ones that aren't remodeled. So here's a nice spot. 68. One thing I noticed is that the sewer sites back there tend to be a little smaller than the ones that are out here that are just power and water. Like, this thing is like really big. You could get the biggest fifth wheel in here. Same with the one on the other side. And you can see that's a big fifth wheel and it fits in here. 65 is a really nice spot. And somebody forgot their pedestal or their jack pedestal, whatever that is. They've been out here cleaning up from the winter. This place in the summertime is high fire danger, so they don't allow fires come summer. And for good reason. But I think you can always use a propane. See, like this one, 61. Your power's there, your water's over here, your fire pit's over there. So it's a big spot. It's kind of spread out. '59's nice and deep. So yeah, all these spots in here are good size, nice and flat. There's another restroom. This one's really deep. 51, but it's kind of close to that spot. And it's like, okay, so who has the fire pit? I believe it goes with this spot. But this would be a good spot if you had two families traveling together. These two. Another deep one. Somebody's got their Starlink out here pointing north. Give you an idea if you're using Starlink. Another bathroom. So now we're getting back into the ones that have sewer, and I'm not sure exactly where they start, but you can see how crowded it is back here because of the sewer sites. There's us over there, and it's ours. Our trailer's 30 foot, and it fits in there, but there's kind of no room for the truck. So, in this spot right here isn't a spot, so I think you're supposed to park here for like these two. But you can see out here, their sewer sites are a little closer together. Okay, so we're gonna drive out to this loop out here. So that's where the road is that you used to go down to the north section, but they have closed now. And There's lots of trails up in here. And they have, in the wintertime, they have a ski trail that goes all the way down to Plain. So as you can see, it's a bit to get out here. So a lot of people that camp out here, they'll drive back to the pool and stuff like that because it's a long walk. And they do let people pay for these spots for a year, certain spots, and semi-permanent. So it looks like they've upgraded the power out here too, which is nice. So they must have 50 amps out here now. There's the restroom. There's where the trail comes out from that other loop that we were on. And here's where the loop starts. It looks like the sun's gonna come out after all. And I'm not sure out here where the sewer spots start, but they're clearly identified on the map of the park. It looks like they haven't really upgraded the power on this loop yet. A lot of spots are marked as unusable. Like a lot of the Thousand Trails, people come in here with their 50 amp rigs in the summertime and plug into a 30 amp service and run both air conditioners, and it end up frying the pedestal. So keep that in mind for these places that haven't upgraded yet to 50 amps. Spots are a little tighter back in here. And I think these ones as far in are sewer sites. Yeah, that's a sewer site there. 164 is a nice one, very end of the loop. Looks like back in here they have a lot more of the people that have reserved their spots for the year. Which it's debatable on whether that's a good thing or a bad thing for us regular Thousand Trails members. I've seen some parks where people haven't been to their trailer forever and it looks like an eyesore. And people keep spending their 10 grand or whatever it is a year to keep their RV parked there. And it does get really dusty out here in the summertime, so one year I was camping here back in the 90s and we kept watering down the road in front of our camp spot because the dust clouds that will come up are just choking. There's one of their trails. And then there's their sledding hill for the winter time. So here's the lodge. Pretty nice lodge. Seating, fireplace in the winter time. Restrooms. There's the camp map. This is the one we walked through in our spots here. This is the trail that goes through. And this is the road we drove on all the way out. So, and this is the north section that's closed right now. There's the two ponds, and there's the road that you used to be able to drive out on, but now there's a spillway right there. And they have this big lodge out here, which I don't know what they do with that, but it also looked like they were remodeling it. So, anyway. What is this over here? Oh, that's pretty cool. You got is that an N gauge? Or is that even smaller? Railroad layout. They've got a white wall here for showing movies, I guess. Well, here's a nice picture. Showing the trails and stuff. You can see the swimming pool down there. So downstairs is the laundry room. And they got it blocked off from up here. So, yeah. All right, we're here at the North End Loop, and it's still closed for winter. But I'm going to walk through some of this, show you, and these spots down here next to the little lake are pretty nice. There's a restroom there, and I think that one's one of the ones they're remodeling. So, there are some nice big spots in here. And I don't remember whether there were sewer spots up here. Here's the dump station at this end. It looks like they got new power pedestals here. 237's a nice big spot. And oh, they've got these things dressed up in Bavarian style, these little, what do you call those? Anyway, they're pretty cramped inside, but they've got a nice spot here. Let's take a look, see if we can see in here. So yeah, it's got a loft upstairs for sleeping, little tiny seating area, kitchen and bath. So, and there's one of the ponds, lakes. The other pond and lake is up there. And here's King Rock. So yeah, there's King Rock. Somebody's camping in here. So now these here, these are probably the prime spots to be. They're kind of close together, but look at that, you back right onto the lake. I was here one year in the summer and they had a fishing derby, and this whole lake was lined with shoulder to shoulder with people, kids fishing. It was quite interesting. So anyway, so this is the road that goes back around that you can't drive on anymore. And yeah, I confirmed that they shut down driving on this road back when they put the spillway in. So I guess the little creek that outlets from the ponds didn't do the job. And maybe overtopped here, started eroding away. So they put that spillway, and obviously trailers can't really get across that without bottoming out. So this out here is supposedly all powered tent sites. And they say you can't go past here if you're over 25 feet, because there's no turnaround down there. So keep that in mind. If you're coming in here, you got to come in here and turn around and go back out to back into those spots. But yeah, so that's pretty much the north side. There's like some more over here that are pretty nice. So there's the big rock, and you can see, I don't know if you can see it today, but it's kind of a little polished from all the kids climbing up and down there. So let's walk down this one on our way back. So there's some nice spots back in here. There's some pretty big ones, but they're not too level. That one isn't anyway. That one's a little lumpy. There's some over here. They put logs out to define the spots. See the new power base they put in. That one's not bad, but it drops off to the back. This one has a slight slant this way, but it's pretty good. It's big though. That one slants downhill. That would be tough undoing a trailer. You'd probably have the tongue in the ground on this one. This one's kind of the same way. You either come in like this or you come in like that, going downhill. I don't even know where the water posts are here. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh. This is a little one. He's back here by the road, but We're on the other side, and we're by the road, and it was pretty quiet last night. There's traffic during the day, but it's not bad. Okay. End of the loop. Okay, so that'll pretty much do it from Leavenworth Thousand Trails. And thanks for watching. Okay, so this is Leavenworth, a little town that turned them into a Bavarian themed town, and tourists flock here. They've got a winter festival, Christmas lighting, they've got Oktoberfest festival. Back in the 50s, this town was dying, and the town's council or whatever decided they were gonna deck it out in Bavarian architecture. So even the McDonald's has to comply with the city regulations and have a Bavarian theme to the building. So yeah, this is Leavenworth. Lots of little touristy shops, but some good German food too. Perfect.